USA is proud to bring you 12 rounds of boxing for the middleweight championship of the world. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's champion versus champion. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Let's go. This is what it's all about. You just don't know. Middleweight championship of the world. Canelo Alvarez defending against Daniel Jacobs.
His elbow's in. I notice his elbows are really in. Now, he gets powered by that, but I think he's doing that because he knows that Canelo is going to be looking to landing body shots.
68 pounds in the super middleweight division. Both are methodical. Good jab work there by Daniel Jacobs. Gets Canelo, though, with a hard right hand. Size difference. Jacobs is the taller man from Canelo Alvarez.
I like that stabbing jab that Jacobs is going downstairs.
Jacobs trying to double up on the jab. And he seems to have that ability. Good body shot there.
That's going to pay dividends if you're Daniel Jacobs, just like that.
Good body work there. Jab to the head and then the right hand. Interesting round one. Interesting feeling out process. Chris Mannix, you're trying to score this fight. How would you score round one?
I gave it to Canelo. More impactful shots.
Of 20 for Canelo. 8 of 32 thrown for Daniel Jacobs. Canelo Alvarez keeping Jacobs away, and he has pinpoint
opportunity. Just too sharp, too fast.
By Canelo Alvarez.
Yes, it was. Stabbing jab to Jacobs' body.
And another one, and it drives Jacobs back. You watch Canelo Alvarez at times. Good body shot there. Wicked hook to the body of Jacobs. That he is defensive boxing stance and style.
They both try to counter to the body right there, but
drama here in Las Vegas. No fireworks as of yet, but it could happen as a right hand lands by Canelo, and another.
Canelo got the better of it.
Now they trade inside, and Jacobs able to land. Answering as Canelo went for the hook again. Good straight jab by both. Wow, great combination there by Jacobs. Seconds of round number 2. Interesting so far. Sharp jab by Canelo. Tries with a wicked uppercut. Did not. What did I call? The hook to the head. It's
left-hander too, so if you can get away with it, that's a good thing.
Hand to the body on Jacobs, and you see when Canelo is able to connect, he drives the entire.
Holding on.
I'm just, I rarely see Sergio. Good hook to the head and a right hand from Canelo. I rarely.
Good point.
Caught him a bunch of times too, and that wow, strafing combination by Jacobs, beautiful. Championship of the world. He's been through a lot in his life. Good work to the body there, going in with the hook, digging in, and now Jacobs finding a rhythm.
You, Daniel Jacobs, even though you blocked
here tonight, same judges that were judging the fight. Not for $10. And Hopkins, of course, owns the longest streak of title defenses. Do this, it might lead to more success against Canelo.
What he's doing now
is a big jabber. Daniel Jacobs is not. Would he be able to do it consistently enough to keep it?
Going to lead to a little less movement from Danny Jacobs later in the fight.
This type of pressure at bay.
Over the top with the right hand. Tony whacked on all night. Good clean right hand from Canelo Alvarez. Calm, moving forward and landing. He has his hands full.
Those are the power jabs that he landed against Golovkin. Do what Canelo's trying to do.
Jacobs trying to stay active.
Has great head movement, and they worked on that.
Reach it with a jab. Look at him slip all these shots. The hardest thing to do in the ring.
That is a beautiful display of defense on Canelo's part there.
Wow. Jacobs just can't seem to get enough punches put together to make it.
On that, but he's doing it while going forward. That's so hard to do. It takes confidence to do that.
Or just 2 at a time. Why would that be?
Well, because Jacobs is probably trying to land. So right now they're fighting for foot positioning. If you notice, if you look at their feet for a second, Canelo's inching his way in.
Jacobs looking just to paw with a jab, and Canelo not bothering to slip those shots. A man from a jab.
Those are power jabs to the body, both of them. Canelo returned it with a left hook to the liver there, but those...
Because this is Alvarez's fight.
Well, he started like this with Golovkin, so maybe he's looking to take this fight into the middle and later rounds.
Coming in, what style of fight Canelo Alvarez would take, and he's taking a lot of the same style that we saw against.
Jabs make a miss, occasionally explode and land. And he's winning these rounds. That hook touched Canelo Alvarez on the jaw. So they were saying, hey, we're going to have to
give him this different angle. Give Canelo something different.
Let's see if he has any success with that right hand. See, it's just more slapping, as strong, not as natural.
Yeah. Defense is what suffers. You can punch from that angle, but your head movement.
Rounds going into the bank for the middleweight champion of the world. Comes out southpaw here in round 7. Chris Mannix, though, how do you have it scored so far? I'm saying Canelo agree with that.
I've got it 5 rounds to 1 in favor of Canelo Alvarez. I should say 3 of these rounds that I scored asterisk, very close.
Now has him on the run.
And that's the thing, when you're not a natural left-hander, it's the defense.
He marches in, and you just cannot afford that. Much too much power. Standing right in front of each other. Jacobs looks to open up. It's 15. He's got 51 wins. Another hook to the body by Alvarez. Answers with a hook as well.
Enough as a southpaw. He needs to throw combinations, stick behind the jab.
We just heard from Jacobs' corner there. We had it mic'd up, and you could hear it. Claudio Trejos was in.
Yes, he does. The head movement is the most impressive thing that I've seen so far.
Of a lifetime. He told us, I've continuously had to prove that I'm the best middleweight in the world.
Jacobs' corner, his trainer Andre Rozier said, okay, we need to refocus. We need to stay behind the jab and dig down to that body.
Jacobs snaps his head back again, but Jacobs is going to have to do something close now. That right hand was blocked. Trying to the body now, a combination, bit of a flurry from Danny Jacobs. Good answer from Canelo. Now we mix it up. That hook landed by Canelo Alvarez.
With Canelo on the inside.
Ooh, straight right hand by Canelo. Now to the body. Something, and he might open himself up as well.
Like I said earlier, he has to get respect in order to beat this man in front of.
Losing rounds, at least we believe he's losing rounds. So he has to stand there. He must do something different. Exchanging hooks. Right hand missed, but Jacobs goes on the offensive. How did you score that then, Chris?
I did lean towards Jacobs. The activity in that round made the difference.
By the way, both fighters landing a fight high in punch totals in that last round. But standing there right in front of Canelo Alvarez and boxing is not going to do it. Hard body shot by Canelo. Hard body shot there by Canelo again. About dealing with these mega events 9 years ago when he was on a Floyd Mayweather undercard, Mayweather-Mosley. That was lots of practice, and you can see how calm he is. Wow, big shot by Jacobs. Snaps the head back by Canelo.
Canelo's the type of guy that's not going to show you.
He knew immediately, whoa, I got to focus. That was 9 years ago.
That's the question.
Well, that is the choice, and like for fans who say, well, Jacobs won that round, and that one, even 2 good shots from Jacobs don't necessarily give that round to the challenger. Canelo Alvarez has looked outstanding. I thought Chris Mannix, very good points by Sergio. Scored. How did you score that last round?
Yeah, I gave that last round to Daniel Jacobs as well. 87.
Just touching him with that now. Whacks him on the hook, but trying to get some power on it. Hit again. This time, he's eating a lot of shots. Hard right hand. Canelo landed that. He was waiting for that. If you look at Canelo's knockout reel, moving Jacobs back. Hit him with a hook. Now they exchange.
There's a little change in Jacobs' bravado right now. He's
Canelo fighting off the ropes with hard.
Standing a little bit in there. He's mixing it up. He's punching Canelo against the ropes. We're seeing the last hurrah here. We're letting it fly.
Right hands to the body and the head. Seen it many times. You have to make a decision. Whether you're lose on your feet or get after it and try.
He landed another big shot on top of Canelo's head. Canelo
Vegas, all these fans, Mexican fans, Southwestern fan out. And is the premier boxing he's the enemy here, that's for sure. Yep. But you know these fans would love to see These two mix it up.
His face, and the last round was a good round for him too.
Canelo still, again, with that stick jab. Good body work by Jacobs. That was right at the belt line. In.
It's a really good body shot there by Jacobs, but
you've won most every round. If you're Canelo or in Canelo's corner, I think you're fine. Chris Mannix, how do you have it?
I think it's close though, Brian. These last land some of the cleaner shots, as I mentioned earlier.
Fighting good in the inside right here. He's having a really good 11th round.
These scorecards might be a little surprising.
And Jacobs coming forward. Now he has Canelo against the ropes.
Moving in, still in the southpaw stance, but now moves orthodox. Commentating on the fight, and that's difficult. But this is one. Just not a lot of answer back from Canelo Alvarez in this round, although he scores with the right hand.
3 rounds, and there has been about 2.
12th and final round, middleweight championship of the world. Canelo Alvarez, Daniel Jacobs, Chris Mannix.
For broke here, because I think he could be up on at least one judge's scorecard. But he's got
final round, no question. Whoa, winging a big shot. That's a slip.
Because there's not going to be any regrets. Worst way towards Jacobs. One big round.
Excellent action with a hook and then a 3-punch combination. Well, 2-punch combination to the body of Canelo Alvarez. Alvarez action here in the final round. Right hand and an uppercut by Jacobs.
Really good uppercut by Jacobs.
Now he goes to the body. Daniel Jacobs picks it up. Fighting orthodox and fighting effectively. Answering is Canelo.